Hello everybody, this is Tabitha Carbaugh. Welcome to my garden 2025. This is June 22nd in the evening. I am not a videographer or an expert in plants, and these are looking, they were just watered, so some of the stuff got a little dried today. It has been raining cats and dogs for like a month, and then the past 2 days it's been like 100 degrees, so it's crazy. But I'll just give you a quick tour, let you know what everything is, and we'll just start over here. These hanging baskets I got for $5 a piece at Aldi. They were on clearance. They were all dead. As you can see, this is getting some greenery back, and this one actually has some flowers, so hey, yay. $5 Aldi wins. This is my flower tower, which some of these are getting dried out, and we just watered those. Like, some are thriving and some are just not doing great, but you know, hey. Whenever I first planted them, they were looking pretty good. And then this is my strawberry tower. This year I cut off all of the, well, not, I say all, but like a handful is all I got of the little flowers. I had seen several videos say to do that, so that they will establish their roots well, and then for the next 3 or 4 years when we actually get berries on them, they should do better. I do have quite a few runners coming off. See if I can find the one. Whenever I can get some little clip things, so for example like this one, I'm just going to take it to a pot that doesn't have and just kind of clip it down till it establishes itself, and then I'll cut it from the mother plant. But that way I can continue to have strawberry plants year after year. So I've got quite a few runners going on. This box I've had since 2020. But we got our sugar snap peas back here, which I've picked quite a few off of. A volunteer tomato plant in the middle there in the compost pit part. And then we've got red, orange, and yellow peppers. Increasingly not as great. If you see anything and you have suggestions, feel free. I am open to suggestions because I am not an expert gardener. This is my first big garden. So, this is broccoli. It's been there for a while. It's not doing amazing. I don't know if something's eating it. I'm not sure what's going on. A little pot of marigolds. My compost bin. I'll have to do a few turns on that soon. Over here we got a tomato plant that was doing really well, and then all of a sudden it stopped doing well. It's like a patio pot. These wax beans like died off and then came back, so I caged them up because they were falling over. And then I planted some green bean plants in through here, and they all sprouted or germinated or whatever you want to call it within like less than a week. And I was like, oh my gosh, these things are doing great. Well, then something like ate them, and this is what's like left. So I don't know. Tomatoes are doing pretty good. This is a cherry tomato. It's a yellow cherry tomato plant. This one is a Roma tomato plant, and I just discovered in here when I was doing a little bit of pruning, we got some little tomatoes on there. And then over here is just a regular beef tomato or whatever, some kind of big, larger tomato plant. And then this was sad to see today. When I came out here yesterday, it did not look like this. So these are Cosmos and Morning Glories going up the back there. I guess it was just too hot today, and then, you know, we didn't water them last night because it had rained so much, but we just watered them just now. So hopefully they come back. I don't know. They're looking awful wilty. Here I have some bulbs. A few of them came up. They did not all come up. I had 3 rows of different flowers. They were Dollar Tree ones, so, you know, I figured I would see what happened. And, oh, the carrots weren't laying over earlier either. I think that's just from the watering maybe just now. Hopefully they'll perk back up as well. Got some carrots there. These zucchini plants, I wish I would have took a before picture, because last night I spent an hour out here pruning them down and tying them up because, oh my goodness, it was ridiculous. The exploded jungle. And they were taken over back here. My cucumbers couldn't do anything, but now, so I've got them tied up, trellis up. Another cucumber plant. Oh, nice. A lovely spider that it doesn't want to yeah, ew. Anyway, because back here, these Cosmo flowers and marigolds are fine. So I'm not sure what happened to those other ones. I don't know. And then over here, the lettuce that I don't know what happened. Again, I got all these sprouts, but then whenever I thinned them out and planted them, they just kind of got stagnant. And I see a lot of weeds in there that weren't there yesterday either when I was out here. And we have some potatoes that I did, just starter potatoes, like potatoes I got from the grocery store that sprouted. So I had 4 chunks and I cut them up and I threw them in there, and they're getting pretty tall. So anyways, that is my garden so far this year. Oh, I forgot to talk about the buckets. The buckets have nasturtiums in them. There's 4. There's a nasturtium flower already blooming. But yeah, the zucchini kind of took over. Well, this one seems to be going up pretty well. I did tie that one up last night, but it does seem to be taking to that tie up. And then the other one's down here. I tied those up too as well, but you know, they're kind of hidden right now. So I do have one other thing to show you really quick. My hanging baskets that I originally got for that shepherd's hook and ended up being way too heavy. So I was kind of ticked about that. That's why I got the $5 Aldi specials to put on there, so I'd have something. But these are doing really well too. I got these hanging baskets at Lurgan Greenhouse. This one, a lot of the flowers had died off and now they came back, so oh, I'll take it. And then this one's actually was looking better yesterday as well. I think the heat today and some of the, you know, the fact that they had water pretty much every day for a month, because it just kept raining and raining, and now they didn't today, the past couple days. So that is it. Comments, questions, suggestions, all the things. And this was a Gerber daisy that my daughter got me for Mother's Day. I'm hoping maybe it'll come back because they kind of died off. It looks like it might, but I don't know. That's it for June 22nd, 2025. Whenever I start to get some actual vegetables, like, you know, harvesting, other than the sugar snap peas, which I've already got some of, I will maybe try to do some update videos if anybody cares or is interested. There are a few little zucchinis on, I don't know if I can find them right now. Oh, I can. I can see them with my eyes, but I don't know if I'm getting them on camera. There are a few little zucchinis down in there with the flowers. But, alrighty. Hopefully you enjoy. Again, any suggestions? I have sprayed these guys with essential oil for bug spray to keep the bugs off. It didn't seem to work. I don't know if it's because it kept getting washed off, probably. But yeah, and I have been fertilizing the strawberries with the things that I've seen suggestions of on YouTube. It's like the Veritaserum and fish oil or whatever. Not fish oil, fish something. Anyways, but yeah. So, any other suggestions, I'll take them. All right. Bye, guys.